everyone, and welcome to BMX News, a weekly live BMX news show that we do at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday, talking about everything that happened in the previous week from the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. Kind of crazy to think about how long I've been saying exactly that to intro these news videos. But let's get into the news after we say what's up to the people in the chat. Because we do this live, we got 11 people in here. Jeff is still sleeping. He might be. Travis Schramm, Travis K in the Travis crew. Oh, Fat Guy BMX. Stoney's in here. BPA, Kevin Jackson, Ken Nichols. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. Let's get into the news. First off, you might be here because of the title. It might be a little clickbaity, but it might also be real. Courage Adams posted a video saying world record nose manual, 400 meters. So that is 1,312.34 feet. Shout out to Kurt at BMX Union for doing that conversion for us. But yeah, quick video with Courage doing this nose manual. It looked easy. It went by super quickly. And I don't know, is it a world record? It seems like it might be. And some of you might remember that huge deal that was made in the bicycle outside of BMX world about that. I think it might have been a nose manual. It might have been just a manual, but it was like somebody doing a really short manual of some kind that was like celebrated as if it was the craziest thing ever. So it's about time somebody went extremely far. Dude, literally, that is 1/5. That's more than 1/5 of a mile. That is far. But with that being said, I mean, kilometer, it's half a kilometer almost. 4,000 meters, 1,000 meters. I think that's a kilometer. I'm not up on my conversions, but anyways, Courage Adams, world record nose manual. Then we have the FISE Montpellier 2023 highlights. So this post is what's linked in the description down below after this live stream, and it has all of the different videos from FISE that went down over in France. So we have the entire men's finals for Park. That would be a 2-hour, 48-minute long live or video. Then we've got the women's finals. So that one's an hour and 44 minutes. So you can see all of that. Then we've got highlights from the Bloom BMX from the women's finals if you don't want to watch the entire thing, as well as results. So top 3. Lori Perez, Hannah Robertson second, and Zhao Human. I'm sorry, I can't. It's early. Look, my brain is not computing. And then I didn't even realize that BMX Street was at FISE Montpellier. I had no idea. I don't know if it just wasn't like broadcasted that it was there or not, or if I just didn't pay enough attention or what. But there was a FISE street contest, and Dig has highlights from it. So I don't see the results. Oh wait, right here, top 3. Courage Adams, Alex Kennedy, and Thomas Carrot. Then we got Flatland, and apparently we don't have Best Trick on here. But I wanted to shout out real quick too. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, I don't see it in the top, whatever. Bethany Hedrick was at this and did pretty well. I thought that was cool. They streamed everything but BMX Street. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Maybe it was like a trial or something, and next year it'll be bigger, or maybe this is the beginnings of street in the Olympics, because these FISE contests and UCI sanctioned events are how people qualify for the Olympics. So maybe this is the start of that. We'll see. Looks like they literally have like the dump truck looking container thingy like what they had at the Vans Waffle Cup. Yeah, hopefully that's what that is, but hopefully they broadcasted it a little more next year. After that, we get into the videos from this week. From Sabrosa, we got Moritz Nussbaumer in a video called Interim. This video is really fun because there's a lot of like subtle creativity. There's so many different ways that Moritz uses the different setups. Like Let me see if I can find an example. Maybe not so much that. There's just, look at that creative spot. There's a lot of cool spots in here. Nose manualing between something like that. There was just, there was a couple clips in here that were super creative in how the spot was used. Was it the clip right here? Dude, he jumps this thing, bump jumping over it, and catches transition on the edge. Just lots of wild stuff. So this one's fun for people who like creative spot usage. And if you like crank arm grinds, pedal grinds, not the pedal feeble type grinds, unlucky, basically any kind of grind that you would use your pedal for, this section from Scott Marceau's Angles DVD is the one to watch this week. Alex DeLiba does probably 90% grinds using his pedal and crank of some sort in this video. There's a lot of really wild combinations and also creative spot usage in here. So check this one out too if that trips your fancy. Next, we got BSD Chris Kyle, 23. I'll be honest, I haven't watched this because I want to react to it. I watched the first 45 seconds because Jeff Mead sent me another video to react to this week, and I was like, bro, I gotta do that. It was Rob Wise, and I checked it. It's like 5 minutes long. And I was like, dude, I kind of want to react to that this week. But this Chris Kyle video came out, so I watched the first 45 seconds thinking, okay, I'll watch it. It'll be fine. And the first 45 seconds of this is crazy. A huge gap to pedal feeble. Then right after that is a huge gap to like downside Smith on a sub to 270. Yeah, I'm going to do a react video to this one and it'll come out Sunday. This seems to be insane. And this wall ride's in the first 45 seconds too. Next, Philly Spring Street Jam 2023. This one is up if you want to check out what happened at the Philly Street Jam earlier in the spring. Then we've got some trails action, albeit from 2022, but it was posted up this week. It's from the Triple Trails over in France, and they had a jam. So check this one out if you need your trail fix. Then, Darty in the Ditch 2. So what I have linked in the description for this one is a link to this page where we've got kind of interview and questions with Brett Silva, the person who really took up organizing this one in the previous. He's kind of the guy in charge of all of this, it seems. And we get more details about it. We find out that this video was also a remembrance and celebration jam for another Brett, but another guy, Brett Wickersham, who passed away. And this was kind of in celebration of him. And the video, Trent Lutsky put it together, and it is fantastic. The vibe comes through, and it's just really good. But we see lots of pictures, questions. Is there going to be a third one at some point? We find out about the origin of it, and I don't know. Just seemed really, really good. And Eli Kravitz, man, I don't know if he's like secretly out there stacking clips working on a video or what, but he threw down in this video, and I feel like we haven't seen a ton from him lately. He did this 180 bar onto this grind ledge that's hovering what looks like 6-7 feet above the ground to cab bar off into the dirt landing. Pretty insane, and there's lots of other crazy riding in this video. Definitely watch this one if you're into the good vibes and just getting stoked from a video. Then, if you need something much, much longer, we have a 54-minute video called Technical Difficulties. It's a full-length video from the UK, and we have sections from all of these shredders right here. So you can check that one out if you want to. And then we get into the interview product type things from this week. First up, we've got S&M Factory Friday from last week. This one's called Buckin' Awesome, and just highlights of the factory everything going on in the building from last week. The Young Buck frames from Fit are available now. Cole Volker, Max Miller, and Milky, their signature frames, they are available currently. Then we got a bike check with Matt Ray. Kind of just a list of the parts he rides and the links to them, and a picture of his bike, as well as a slideshow with some close-up pictures of the parts he's riding. Then we got Canode Nose this week with Vish. Vish talking about the BMX event and Yawn Media and much more. So check this one out if you want to. And then I did a podcast this week with Parker Heath, which I was so genuinely stoked on this podcast. I had no idea about Parker's art background and everything that he does outside of BMX and how solid of a dude he is and just how professionally he looks at BMX and everything in his life and how driven he seems to be. This podcast was really, really awesome. And I definitely think that if you don't know a lot about Parker Heath, which I didn't, this will give you a lot of insight. Then next up, I wanted to give a quick, insight because I've been doing the Factory Friday videos and editing them. I wanted to give you a little sneak peek at something that's going on and let you guys know about these because they are selling out very quickly. So check this out.
We have a special order leaving here today to Brant Moore. We have a special order leaving here today to Brant Moore in Ohio. Brant is picking up a couple S&M mainline tires. He's also getting one of each of the new t-shirts we just got in stock today. This is the Edwin De La Rosa BTM shirt in blue, and this is the Corey Anastasio Metal Eagle t-shirt in black. I highly suggest you jump on these shirts and pick them up now because they are running out of stock ASAP. Brant Moore, your stuff's on the way.
So, the S&M BTM Edwin shirt is available now. It was printed on a more high quality blank in the American Apparel 1301, and they're only available in large through 3XL, and they are selling out quick. I have heard directly from them that shops are picking these shirts up and people are buying them fast. So if you want to get one of these, definitely get on it. Same with the Fit Metal Eagle ones, and just get on it. And I should probably also mention too, guys, there is a 20% off everything site-wide sale and free shipping over $75 through May 29th. So through Memorial Day. Better get on it. I think Fit might have that as well. Let's see. Yep, same exact thing. Just recognize too that you can't double up my code in this one. So get on this, 20% off. With that being said, shout out to Miles Scooters. I was getting ice cream one day and this dude goes, "Holy crap," and was super stoked, and it was a really cool, it made my day. So shout out to you, Miles. With that being said, everything is linked in the description below after this stream ends. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I also have a little bit of a sneak peek that next Friday on S&M's YouTube channel, there's going to be a live stream question answer with the man, Chris Muller himself. So get on it. Thank you guys for tuning in. 24 people in the news. I appreciate all of you for tuning in and watching, and hopefully we'll see some of you next weekend at the Buckeye BMX show in Dayton, or the Columbus Street Jam, which is going on the same day, or the following weekend, there's a jam going on somewhere in Michigan. There's a jam going on. Then Alliance, Ohio is having a jam that weekend as well, June 10th. What else is going on? June 25th, there is a jam going on in Orville, Ohio. Jam that I'm going to be at, that I've been helping organize and get situated and everything. The skate park should be done. It is supposed to be started to be built at the end of the month. Next week is when it's going to be started. And what else do we have? If there's any other BMX events going on that I'm not fully aware of, put them in the comments down below after the stream, and we will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good weekend.